hold on.
It says me. Okay. So City North Ridgeville, that's probably the one you want to go to.
All right, hold on, because
The City Council meeting is now in session. Today's date, April 19th, 2021. Please rise for the invocation and pledge of allegiance. Father, tonight we come in prayer. We ask for your leadership and your guidance to help us make the best decisions for our community. Pray for all those who are sick and afflicted. Also pray for our safety forces as well. In your name we pray. Amen. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Swearing. Here. Hughes.
Here.
David.
Here.
Ringo.
Here.
Jacobs.
Here.
Gillespie.
Here.
Reeves.
here.
Mayor.
Here.
Service Director.
Here.
Law Director.
Here.
Engineer.
Here.
Auditor. Here. Clerk of Council. Here.
All right, tonight we have the City Council meeting minutes of April the 5th, 2021. Are there any changes or corrections at this time? Hearing none, those minutes are approved. We also have the Administrative Committee meeting minutes of April the 5th, 2021. That will bring us to our lobby session. This time, we will open up a line to let people join us to make comments, ask questions of the mayor's administration or city council. We'll do the best we can to address those questions and get involved. At this point, I'll pause for a few moments and ask the clerk, is there anybody out there who wishes to join us this evening?
We have several visitors, but no one has provided a question or a comment at this time. I don't know if a resident has a question that they would like to voice.
Very good. We'll wait for another 30 seconds, give people an opportunity to jump in. Once again, to let people know, this is something we've been doing for a while now to let people get involved. We want to hear from our community members and let them know that we're here to listen. And if they have questions, concerns they'd like to state, they can always get a hold of us, call the clerk's office, or go on to nbridgeville.org and find out how you can join our meetings that way. Or you can, once again, call the clerk's office and send them, email her a pre-written statement. She'll share it with council, and again, we will do the best we can to address any questions or concerns. So again, I'll ask, is there anybody waiting outside in the forum to join us through YouTube?
No, not at this time.
Mr. President,
Yes, Ms. Swank.
I believe there were 2 incoming correspondences. Should the clerk read those?
Yeah, we will have a section during this meeting on the agenda for correspondence. That's under number 9 on the agenda.
Okay. That's when she will read it.
Correct. She'll basically report that she has received the correspondence that has been forwarded to council at that time.
Okay.
So again, I'll pause one more time here and ask, is there anybody else who's interested in getting involved in the meeting this evening?
No one has indicated at this
All right.
time.
Well, I will thank the people who've joined us online to make note of what we're doing, so they listen, their voices are heard. And again, anytime they would like to contribute or get involved, we're here to listen. So we're going to move on to the meeting, and it will bring us to administrative reports. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President. On tonight's agenda, we have several first readings that are coming up, and 3 of those I'd like to move to add the dispense with the second and third reading and add the emergency clause to them. First one is T57, an ordinance to repeal ordinance 5806/2021, which we are replacing with T58. T58 is the ordinance authorizing the mayor to lease purchase a new 2021 front loader from state bid list or state co-op, or to advertise for bids and enter into a 5-year lease purchase agreement. T59 is a resolution accepting funds from the Ohio Bureaus of Workers' Compensation Trench Safety Grant Project in the amount of $5,516.75. The purpose of this grant is to substantially reduce or eliminate injuries associated with trenching operations. And then under second readings, we have T51, which is about the new flooring that we've talked about in appropriations during the budget process. At the service department, we'd like to move forward with that project as quickly as possible at this point. As over there, there are several areas that just due to salt and other things that are corrosive, flooring's in really bad shape in quite a few of the areas over there. Just like last week, we're going to close the utilities department, including the drive-up window, for 2 hours. Tomorrow, Tuesday, April 20th, from 10 a.m. to noon. They're attending some software training. So please plan accordingly, and thank you for your understanding. We've released the street list that's out there for the full depth concrete repairs and the asphalt paving list as well. And as always, that is a difficult process, but over several years ago, we had an outside engineering firm come through and grade all of our streets. We use that report now to work off the worst streets in the city, and we've done a really great job with that so far. If you saw an updated list of those streets, all the worst ones, most of the worst ones have been taken care of already. Coffee and Conversation is scheduled for Friday from 8:30 to 9:30 here in council chambers. I will be out of town, so this is your opportunity to have Safety Service Director Jeff Armbruster entertain you for that hour. I'm sure that he will do a good job. There's a spaghetti dinner scheduled for April 30th. Sorry, this gets a little long after a while. Don't forget, you need to purchase your tickets in advance. They are $6. It's a takeout only event. We're serving from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. It includes spaghetti and meatballs and garlic bread. Stop by the mayor's office to get your tickets early, so that way we can make enough meals for everybody. And thank you to the Rotary Club of North Ridgeville for sponsoring this event. On May 1st, which is Saturday, the Park and Recreation and Fire Department will be hosting the annual fishing derby. It's from 7:30 a.m. to noon in South Central. It's a free event with $5 donations accepted for aluminum cans for burned children. Bring your own bait and fishing rod, and if you don't have one, one will be provided. Please register online. Only the individuals that will be fishing, spectators are encouraged but need not register to attend. Visit the Park and Recreation Department website to sign up for that event. And starting on Monday, the 26th of April, don't forget that the roundabout construction is going to start, so please avoid that area or follow the detour signs to get through that section. At this point, I'd like to make a motion that we adjourn into executive session during the recess portion of the meeting.
Second.
It was moved by the mayor, second by Swank, to adjourn into executive session during the recess portion of this meeting.
That's to discuss the compensation of public employees.
Very good. Clerk, please call the roll.
Swain,
Yes.
Booth,
Yes.
Haven,
Yes.
Winkle,
Yes.
Jacobs,
Yes.
Valesky,
Yes.
DeVries.
Yes. So during the recess portion of this meeting, we'll be taking executive session.
Correct. That concludes my report.
Mr. Mayor,
You.
Mr. Safety Service Director.
Just a short one tonight, just to let everybody know, all 4 of our LED digital speed limit signs are in operation and have been over the last several weeks. Our plan is over the next week or so is to move them over to Willow and place them in property on one of the homeowners over on Willow. Be there for 2 weeks at least, maybe longer. But we try to rotate these things around so they are mobile, they're on a trailer. And if you have some requests or a resident would like to have them, we'll certainly take a look at it, see if we can't get it over there. The more requests we have, remember, we only have 4 signs. We have one on one side, one on the other. So that means we can only do one street with 2 signs. That completes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Safety Service Director. Mr. Engineer.
Just a quick, we only have one project out to bid at this current time, and that's our 2021 crack seal project. And again, just to back up what the mayor said, the intersection of Chestnut Ridge and alternate 83 ramp will be closed next Monday, April 26th, to begin that roundabout project there, and it will be closed for up to 90 days. That concludes my report for this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Engineer. Ms. Oliver.
Thank you, Council President. Before Council tonight are 2 pieces of legislation related to finances. The first is T60, which is the authorization of fund advances, and T61, which is an appropriation amendment. I would like to ask Council to consider passing both the ordinance and resolution by emergency to allow the Auditor's Office the necessary financial resources to be available for expenditure. Also at this time, I'd like to introduce Fabrice Dongo, who will be the city's new deputy auditor. Fabrice comes to us from Charles E. Harrison Associates, where he has worked as an external auditor for the last 14 years, auditing various counties, cities, schools, and special districts. Fabrice is a graduate of Case Western Reserve University, where he obtained his Bachelor's of Science in Accountancy and Computer Science, as well as his Master's of Science in Accountancy. Fabrice is knowledgeable, comes with a large array of experience and a positive attitude. I believe he will be a great asset to the city. Welcome, Fabrice. Here's my report.
Thank you, Ms. Auditor. And under other reports, we have the March 2021 Police Department report, the March 2021 Fire Department report, and the March 2021 Building Department report. That brings us to Council Committee meeting reports. Clerk, please read the meeting reports.
The Administrative Committee report dated April 5th, 2021, which recommends T 37-2021 return to council for additional review.
I need a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the committee report.
Second.
It was moved by Jacob, second by Molesky, to accept the Administrative Committee reports. Any comments or questions? Clerk, please call the roll.
Swank,
Yes.
Booz,
Yes.
Havens,
Yes.
Winkle,
Yes.
Jacobs,
Yes.
Oleski,
Yes.
DeVries.
Yes.
The motion carries unanimously to accept the committee report.
That will bring us to correspondence. Clerk, please read the correspondence this evening.
We have 2 correspondence, one from Lindsay at lindsay1629@hotmail.com. And it's been sent to comments of city council referring to speed traffic on Avondale. The second is from Patricia Wysocki about sanitary sewer backing up on her street, and it has also been referred to council.
So council has received those correspondence and we'll take those into consideration.
Mr. President,
Yes, Ms. Swank.
the street is Avalon.
Ms. Clerk, was the street address on that Avalon?
On which one?
The first one.
The first one? Oh, Evelyn, I'm sorry.
Thank you for clarification. All right, that'll bring us to new business. Looks like we have this evening 2 requests for a new liquor permit request for a hearing. Clerk, please read the request.
New liquor permit request, a request for new liquor permit for Discount Drug Mart Inc., doing business as Drug Mart 33633 Bagley Road, North Ridgeville, Ohio, 44039.
Mr. President,
Yes, Mr. Booth.
make a motion to not request a hearing so that the permit can be sent to the state for final disposition by May 13th, 2021. Second.
It was moved by Booth, seconded by Avens to not request a hearing to meet the deadline as stated by Councilman Booth. Clerk, please call the roll.
Swain,
Yes.
Booth,
Yes.
Avens,
Yes.
Winkle,
Yes.
Jacobs,
Yes.
Moleskine,
Yes.
DeVries.
Yes.
Motion carries unanimously not to request a hearing for the new liquor license for discount drug. Mark.
The next request.
A request for a new liquor permit for Dalton Midwest LLC doing business as Dollar General Store, 22400 33781 Center Ridge Road, North Ridgeville, Ohio, 44039.
Mr. President,
Yes, Mr. Avens.
I move to not request a hearing so that this permit can be sent to the state for final disposition by May 13th, 2021. Second.
It was moved by Avens, seconded by Booth to not request a hearing to meet the deadline as stated by Councilman Avens. Any comments or questions at this time? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Swain,
Yes.
Booth,
Yes.
Avens,
Yes.
Winkle,
Yes.
Jacobs,
Yes.
Moleskine,
Yes.
DeVries.
Yes.
Motion carries unanimously not to request Dollar General new liquor permit. Request.
All right, now we move on to the Planning Commission report. If you could please read the first applicant.
Planning Commission report, applicant council referral, Christopher Minnick, 1195 Adams Street, Vermillion, Ohio, 44089, owner of Slow Pitch Properties LLC, 32629 Heron Circle, North Ridgeville, Ohio, 44039. Request approval to rezone a partial of land from RS to General Residence District to a B3 Highway Commercial District, location 6001 Lear Nagle Road, permanent parcel number 07-008-011-077. PC action approved by a vote of 5-0.
Mr. President,
Yes, Mr. Avens.
the planning commission looked at this carefully and saw that the new owners will be bringing in a business that is needed in that area. They are improving that property that basically has been abandoned for a number of years. So they did approve it, and I move that we approve it as well.
Second.
It was moved by Avens, seconded by Winkle to accept the Planning Commission report on the application for Christopher Minnick. Are there any comments or questions at this time? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Swain,
Yes.
Booth,
Yes.
Hayden,
Yes.
Winkle,
Yes.
Jacobs,
Yes.
Moleskine,
Yes.
DeVries.
Yes.
Motion carries unanimously to accept planning commission report for Slow Pitch.
Please read the next applicant.
Applicant Michael Jaworski, 32113 Bexley Circle, Avon Lake, Ohio, 44012. Owner of JCL Group LLC, 32113 Bexley Circle, Avon Lake, Ohio, 44012. Request approval to rezone 2 parcels of land from an R2 multiple resident district to a B2 central business district. Location 36046 Center Ridge Road and 6838 Avon Belden Road. Permanent parcel number 07-000-102-102-066 and 07-00-028-102-042. PC action approved by a vote of 5-0.
Mr. President,
Yes, Mr. Havens.
again, planning commission looked at this very carefully. This property was actually surrounded by B2. By switching it all to B2 at this point, it makes it easier to develop this property in accordance to building codes. There were multiple setbacks for different zoning, so this makes it much easier to do. And the owner is planning on developing that property. So I do move to approve.
Second. It was moved by Havens, second by Molesky, to accept the council report for the applicant Michael Jaworski. Are there any comments or questions at this time? Hearing none, clerk, please call the roll.
Swain,
Yes.
Booth,
Yes.
Havens,
Yes.
Winkle,
Yes.
Jacobs,
Yes.
Molesky,
Yes.
DeVries.
Yes.
The council approved the JCL Group Planning Commission report for
Michael Jaworski.
Michael Jaworski.
And that'll bring us to recess. At this time, we will be moving to